Hello wonderful people of the internet, my name is Caroline Kihugu. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in case you are new here, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for keeping me company and always keeping me motivated. And there was a question one of you asked about forex trading, and I promised to bring someone who will teach us more about it. And today I have one, Mr. Ruiru of Bestline Forex Trainers, and let me give him the chance to talk and tell us more about forex trading and who he is or what he does apart from forex trading. Welcome, Mr. Ruiru.
Good evening, subscribers. My name is Joseph Ruiru, the CEO and founder of Bestline Forex Trainers. We are located in Thika town, Neema Plaza, third floor, just as you enter into Thika, just opposite Stanbic Bank. Now, Caroline invited me today, audio call, to talk to you more about Forex and what we do. And our business is Forex. We offer training in Forex, stocks, gold, metals, indices, anything related with the Forex market, including currencies.
Okay, now that we know what he does, I would like for him to tell us what is Forex, or what is this? Everybody is talking about Forex trading. What is it?
Okay, Carol, the answer is very simple. Forex is a broad thing. It's not one thing. Forex includes but not limited to currencies, as I said. Gold, we have metals, gold, silver. We have commodities like oil, coffee. Like right now, if you go to the Nairobi Coffee Exchange, you can be able to trade in coffee. It's part of the Forex market. But the most common part of the Forex market is currencies. Currencies is the most common part. And we offer training in currencies. That's the first. It is the most easiest part of Forex to run and to be able to earn something small from it. So in a jiffy, that is what is Forex. And there is currencies, there is gold, there is indices, but what most people know about is currencies. Then after some time of trading currencies, people can be able to move to gold, to indices, but it all depends on the person. So in conclusion, Forex is a broad market involving currencies like the dollar, the pound, the euro, etc.
Now that you've explained what forex trading is, I was wondering, is this forex trading something that I will just go to the shop and maybe ask for it, or what exactly does it entail?
Okay, Carol, Forex is not something that you go to the shop. The Forex market is majorly online. You are able to trade in Forex online using people we know as brokers or CFD providers. We have a few brokers in Kenya, but it's purely an online platform and an online money-making platform. You can't just walk to your local shop or your local supermarket and work in Forex, but there is more involved with it. But in a jiffy, Forex is something that is online-based. It's an online-based business.
Okay. So it's not, what I've understood with this is that I cannot just go to the supermarket and ask them for forex trading, but instead with a phone I can start trading.
Yeah, you can start trading with a phone, with a smartphone, of course, with a laptop, with a desktop, anything that is internet accessible, you can be able to start trading with it.
Okay, and who can trade in this? Who can trade in this forex trading?
Anyone, basically anyone, as long as you are 18 years and above, because some of the brokers have very stringent measures on age requirements, but basically anyone from an individual, maybe a college, maybe a company, a circle, a bank, anyone, even governments are trading Forex. So it's basically an open market for everyone who is of legal adult age, who can be able to enter into the Forex market and start trading.
Does it mean that I can also go to work and still have a side hustle as Forex trading? It's something that needs a lot of time, as in terms of flexibility? How flexible is it that I can still have my job and still trade at Forex trading?
Okay, actually you have a few available options. In answering to that question about flexibility, you are going to find there are people who are called account managers. They manage your account for you. There are people who engage in corporate trading. We expound that on later, but it's where one trader places a trade and then you're able to copy from them. But in terms of flexibility, you can be able to have the double life if you want. You can be able to trade in Forex and maybe keep on your day-to-day activities. It's actually some of the things that we are able to advise people to do. If you have a job that is not so demanding, you can be able to engage in the Forex market. You can trade and also do something else, maybe a business on the side. You just need to know how to balance. So Forex is very flexible. It's a 24-hour, 5-day week market. So even if you come from your job at maybe 5:30 in the evening, you maybe take your supper at 7, have a nap at maybe unaamka kitu saa 5, you can be able to wake up at 12 p.m. at night and start trading. No. There are people who go for the night shift and they can also be able to trade within the day. So it's very flexible. It's a 24-hour economy. It's a 24-hour market, sorry, not economy, but market. So it's available for everyone. It's very flexible. Anyone can be able to enter at any time, as long as it's within from Monday to Friday.
I can still work on another job and still do it. There is another concern that I've heard very many people saying that they started trading with Forex trading and lost their money. And now that you are a trainer, what would you comment about that? Why are people losing money, yet you say it is a very lucrative job?
Actually, Carol, that is a norm. It is a norm in the market. And people tend to lose money because they have what you call majority behavior or pluralism, where we go with popularity, where you're more focused on what each and everyone does. You're going to find that out of 10 traders, at least 6 traders lose their money. But the ones who are actually profitable, you can be able to see the change in their lives. Now, your profitability depends on your consistency in the market, your discipline in the market, your patience, your personality. Profitability depends on a lot of things. But if you're a simple-minded person, then Forex is not for you. You need to be able to focus on yourself as a person and as an individual. And in our training as Bestline Forex Trainers, we tend to focus so much on that. As long as we give you the market part, we give you the technical knowledge, we also target what we call personal and market psychology, because that's what is affecting us. Next, Caro, is that Forex is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You don't put your money today and expect returns tomorrow. It's like any business. You have to invest in acquiring the knowledge, acquiring the expertise, getting the experience, spending time with it. If you're having another job, when we talked about flexibility, you also need to dedicate a certain amount of time towards your Forex journey. So everything is focused on what you actually need. So for you to be profitable, it's all based on you. Traders lose money, that is true. And a lot of traders, actually, majority of the traders lose money. But why do they lose money? They lose money because they don't want to get out of their own way. They are so much focused on what other people think about them, what other people feel about the market. They don't want to spend time in the market. They don't want to do analyze. They just want to get into the market and maybe copy what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I have my own agenda in life. I have my own priorities. I have why I do something and why you don't do something. So if you want to be profitable in Forex, you have to be true to yourself. You have to stick to what you know and use that knowledge to be able to advance your own trading career. Yeah.
So what I've understood is, if you need to start making money in Forex, you need to get the education, you need to seek the education, you need to go get the knowledge. That's what I've understood. And on that, remember that Bestline Trainers will educate you, will train you on Forex trading, on
the stock markets,
and
on how to trade on gold, commodities, indices, anything generally related to the Forex market.
So why don't you go check them out? They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, Twitter, and the rest. Then you've talked about trading, Mr. Ruiru. So I was thinking, is this Forex something that, and we all know that when you talk about trading, it's something that you buy today and sell it at the end of the day. So I was thinking, is this forex trading something that I can buy in the morning, or maybe at night I sell it by the end of the day, or is it something that I can buy? Because with the stock market, what I understand is most of the time you are advised to maybe buy and hold. Can I buy and hold, or what is this forex trading? How does it work? Do I trade it, or can I buy it and hold it?
Okay, in a layman's term, you can buy and hold.
Okay.
What you do is when you are buying, you want to buy when it's low and wait until it goes up to a certain point that you can be able to close that trade. That's why we say sell. But you don't specifically own that currency. What you do is that you enter at a certain currency. We usually trade in currency pairs. For example, what we call the pound USD. That's the British pound versus the American USD dollar. It's a currency pair. So when you buy, you want to buy the pounds. And then you say that you are going to wait for 1 hour. Maybe you bought at 140 Kenya shillings. And maybe wait for that pound to rise to maybe 180. And then you can be able to close off that trade, or in this case, quote unquote, sell. So it actually works in almost a similar way to the forex market, to the stock market, but it is a little bit complex than the stock market. So don't get into the forex market thinking that it is the same as the stock market. They have their own similarities, but most of it they have their own very many differences with the stock market.
Well, I've seen very many, especially the youths in a hotel with a laptop, and they're somewhere in a corner. And I thought, what are these people doing? Most of them I came to learn that they are trading with forex, and I was thinking, how much will these people be earning? And before we talk about the profit they make, how much do I need to start trading in the forex trading?
Okay, in the forex market, it all differs from broker to broker. Remember, it's an online-based business, and you need to have brokers. We have brokers like XM Global, you have brokers like FBS, XNES, you have brokers like FX Pesa, Pepperstone, Whitson, you have brokers like Super Forex. There are very many brokers. And they all have what you call initial deposit requirements. You can start from anything. The rest I've seen is $10 with a broker known as Hot Forex, but it doesn't have a limit. You can start with as low as right now 1,500 to 2,000 shillings, Kenya shillings.
Okay.
That transfers, that goes to around $13 to $18. Okay. You can start with as low as that. Actually, the truth is that most of the forex brokers who are profitable are actually very silent.
Okay.
Because it takes a lot of it. Forex money is actually serious money, and you can be able to make money. If you start with an account of maybe roughly $15 to $18, you can be able to work with that account and grow that account. So
$15 to $18, let's say $15 is like around 1,600, yeah. 1,600. So how profitable is that business?
Okay, forex is very profitable. It's very profitable. There are people with accounts of maybe $100. People who are making more than $30 a day, $40 a day. We are talking about 4,000 to 5,000 to 6,000 Kenya shillings a day. So cumulatively, you are going to find that is somewhere between 120,000 per month to around 180,000 per month. Okay. That is good money. That's the amount of money our MCs are getting paid. So forex is very profitable, but the profit comes with the condition. Okay. You have to be engaged.
Engagement.
You have to be decided. You have to be engaged with the market.
Okay.
So if you want to be profitable, you have to be there. You have to be serious about the market. And the profits are there. You are going to realize the profits. We have seen them. We have enjoyed them. And there is no sweeter money than forex money.
Okay. You've also talked about brokers, and I was wondering, where can I get these brokers?
Brokers are everywhere, but in Kenya they are regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. Currently, we have around 9 to 12 brokers who are currently regulated to operate domestically. And maybe I can mention a few, not to market them, but we have traders who have lost money through unscrupulous brokers. they have been called. So it is my advice to your subscribers that whenever they want to go to the forex market, please use brokers that you can be able to access, because the CMA requires them, the Capital Markets Authority, it's known as the CMA, it requires them to have physical offices, directors who are within the country. There are certain capital requirements. The capital requirements differ on the type of broker. We cover that in our training, but it's a minimum of around 250 million to 1.5 billion. That's a minimum, that's a capital requirement that a broker needs to be able to operate an account in Kenya. So some of them include what we call FX Pesa or EGM securities. We have Pepperstone, we have XNES, we have a broker like Hot Forex, we have Scope Market. That one is being advertised by these online guys known as, one of them is Crazy Kena. I don't know kama unamjua.
I know Crazy Kena.
Yeah, we have Scope Markets, we have Woodstock. We have, there are many, but let's mention those are the main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like when we talk about stock market, the same, we need brokers, and if you want to get brokers to know which broker to choose, you can go to the NSC, that is the Nairobi Stock Exchange page, and you see the list of brokers. Now I'm wondering, how do I get those brokers when it comes to the forex traders, or are they online? How do I know who is legit and who is just a scam?
Okay, if you are looking for local brokers, you can be able to visit the Capital Markets Authority website, and you will see a list that has been regulated and authorized to operate in Kenya. But you go international, you want to use international brokers. There are brokers who are renowned, brokers like XM, brokers like FBS. Those are brokers that have been in the market for maybe almost 20 years, and they have built a good reputation. But for local brokers, the best is, it's good to use brokers who are already in Kenya. Most of the brokers who are in Kenya are also international brokers, but they have chosen to open an office, a physical office in the country, which gives us an added advantage. Like that. So you can be able to Google through the Capital Markets Authority website and get a list of the authorized brokers and regulated ones. But you can also go online and look for brokers internationally, but that one is not that advisable.
Okay, so simply what you're saying is that if I want to identify a broker, go to the
Capital Markets Authority website.
Capital Markets Authority website, and
you are
get
going
the
to see
list.
Yeah.
Okay. And now, Mr. Ruiru, since you've talked about all that, and one of the reasons you said is, one of the things you emphasized on is get knowledge. And I was wondering, why did you decide to be a trainer when you could just go and trade yourself?
Now, Carol, I actually get that question a lot. And personally, I'm a trader, and I'm a profitable trader.
Okay.
But in my journey of trading, I experienced very huge losses. And as a normal Kenyan and as a common Kenyan, we usually go to blaming others before we blame ourselves. And before I started making profits, I had to come to the realization that I was the problem. I did not have a clue of what I was doing in the market. And so I decided to get some training. I got a place training in Nairobi, and it was quite expensive during my day. It was quite expensive, I would say, the amount of the organization. But it was quite expensive during our time. But at the end of the day, the reason why you need a trainer, and not a YouTube trainer, that's one myth I need to debunk. Right now, YouTube has a lot of content. But we have gone to college, we have gone to high school, we have gone to primary. Right now, if you go to YouTube, you can be able to access maybe a whole engineering course. But why are people going to university? Because there is that aspect of explanation that is really needed. There is that aspect of one-to-one coordination that is actually very, very much required. One of the reasons you need a trainer is because a trainer has dedicated their time and resources into research, into crafting strategies, into going into the market and looking at what actually affects each and every different trader. Choosing a trainer or choosing to attend training is not a mandatory requirement for you to open an account, no. But it is something that you need And that need has to come from you. That's the first of all things.
Okay.
Second, you can open the account and you can ask most people, and that's why you are going to find most people complaining that I have lost. Why? Because without appropriate training, with a good trainer, you are going to continue losing your money on something called blowing out your account, where you deposited maybe your $50 and within 2-3 days kuna pesa kwa account imeisha. So what you actually need first of all is enroll in training. Before you do anything else, enroll in training, get the basics, understand who you are as a trader. Then the moment you go to the market, you already have a plan, a strategy to implement. Training is the easiest way to enable you make money.
Okay.
But if you don't want to go to training, it's also okay. We don't force people to come to training, no. It's also okay. You can go open your account, and then once you come back, because you're going to come back, that one is assured. You're going to come back for
It is
training.
guaranteed.
It is guaranteed. But once you decide to come back, and you're going to ask most of these trainers, and you're going to find that it is actually expensive to train someone who has been in the market, who have lost. So it is usually advisable, and that's what we advise most of the people who ask us these questions. We advise you to actually come for training first, then proceed to start trading. When you come for training, we are going to help you then choose a broker, open a live account, which is actually something that disturbs a lot of people. So it's sometimes a very complicated process. We are going to help you open an account. We are going to help you understand the different types of brokers that are in the market. So when you choose a broker for yourself, you know you have made the right choice. But without the training, you are going to choose any broker, and that's why you're going to hear people saying, maybe I was scammed, maybe I blew my account, maybe I did this or that.
Okay.
So that's why training is essential. It gives you a gateway, it gives you a foundation of your whole trading journey. Because trading is a journey, not a destination. It is a journey.
You've really elaborated well, and I hope you will go. They are on YouTube. They're not on YouTube. They are on Facebook. They are on Twitter. They are on Instagram. Bestline Forex Trainers. Go check them out. Get your knowledge. Get trained. Start making real money. Start making money legitly. And we all know that everything is going online. Everything is going digital. And I once heard that you can have an AI, that is a robot, working for you. Is it advisable, or what would you comment on that?
Okay, that one goes back to the type of trader you are. There are traders who use account managers. These are people that you give your account, they manage for you.
Okay.
There are traders who use robots. There are traders who buy signals. There are traders who do copy trading. Now, for you to be able to know whether you can be profitable in the market, you have to decide. I'm not against people who sell robots. I'm not against people who do signals.
Okay.
But that is a decision a trader must make. Because one of the things that Forex trading is going to teach you and train you is how to make effective and honest decisions. These are decisions that impact your life. Because remember, you're using your own money. So if you make one step mistake, then you're going to lose. So you actually need to be able to get to know the market, decide what the market has in store for you, decide whether you want to use robots, whether you want to use corporate traders, whether you want to use signals, whether you want to use account managers, whether you want to use prop firms. Those are decisions you have to make in the realm of in your journey of trading.
Okay.
But you can't start making that decision today. After training, after you've experienced yourself in the market using a demo, then you open a live account. That's when you decide. For me, I want to be a robot, but personally as a trader now, I don't use robots. I'm a trader who believes in myself. I don't look for shortcuts.
Okay.
So when I analyze the market, if I'm going to lose, I know that I'm losing because of a decision I made, not a decision that was made by an AI or a robot, but a decision that I made.
So in short, what you were saying is that yes, the robots are there, but it's a choice I have to make, and it's not guaranteed, since we all believe that robots do not make mistakes, and For long we've believed that robots do not make mistakes, but here Mr. Ruiru is advising us to make choices and see what works for us. I hope this was beneficial, and I know Mr. Ruiru, you are a busy man, so I'll not take too much of your time. And what I've learned in today's lesson is, for you to start trading in Forex, you have to be engaged, you have to be disciplined, and you have to get the knowledge, you have to get the education. And correct me, Mr. Ruiru, if I say, if you are not educated, if you do not have the knowledge, chances are you'll be a broker, you'll be a gambler.
Yeah, very, very much true, very much true. And you're actually going to lose your account. I remember I said over 60% of most traders lose their money because they think that Forex is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. We have a quote that we usually say, that Forex is the hardest way to get easy money.
Okay.
People think it's about the easy money. No, it's about the journey to get the easy money, and the journey is very hard. And it becomes even more harder if you don't focus on the actual things that help your journey become easy. If you wanted to get from maybe Nairobi to Mombasa, you have different modes of transport, including walking. But if you decided to walk, it's going to take you longer than a person who decided to fly. But a person who decided to fly will not experience the same sceneries like a person who decided to use the train. A person who used the train will get to Mombasa faster than a person who used the bus. No.
Yeah.
We have different modes of transport, different modes of training. We have different decisions in the Forex market. So if you decide to go the majority way, and the majority way is open an account, grow an account, open again. If you decide to go that way, it is your choice. Remember, Forex should be your choice. It should be your decision. It's a decision that you should make. Not forced into it, but made. I don't know if you are going to allow me to talk more about Bestline Forex Trainers.
Yeah, I do.
At Bestline Forex Trainers, we have 3 categories of training. We have beginners, we have intermediate training, and finally we have advanced. Each category of training differs on the experience and skills of that specific trainee. For people who have never done anything in the market, for people who have maybe opened an account, maybe traded on a demo maybe for 1 month, those are what we term as beginners. These are people who don't have an elaborate plan, an elaborate strategy, something that they can use to trade. For people who have been in the market for at least 9 months and they have been profitable, although with evidence to show that they have been profitable, then we can be able to cater to them on a different level than beginners.
Okay.
Then we have advanced. These are people who most of the time, our advanced trainees are people who have succeeded in the market, and they maybe want to become account managers. Different level of training, different level of skills, different profitability levels. A beginner cannot make as much money as an intermediate, and an intermediate cannot make as much money as an advanced, because also the account balance vary. So at the end of the day, the amount of money you put into the market actually really matters. The amount of effort you put. So at Bestline Forex Trainers, we emphasize on you in your category in training. So most of you are in beginners, and in beginners we have different classifications. We have never done anything, people who have been in the market but they have lost, people who need to go to the basics. We have that. For a beginner's course, because that's the most popular one, we charge 10,000. It's a 1-month training. We charge 10,000. Our fee is payable into 2 installments. The first installment of 7,000 is payable when joining the first class. The second installment of 3,000 is payable during the second week of training. Remember, it's a 1-month course, and we are able to cover a variety of topics, including but not limited to market psychology and personal psychology. We're also going to help you create a trading plan that can work for you, that is based on your real life expectations. We're also going to help you set a target, open a live account, and from there move forward.
Thank you, Mr. Ruiru, for being...
Maybe I can give you, our number is 0708 216-562. You can get in touch with us via call, via text message, and most preferably by WhatsApp. You can also send a message to us via our Facebook page at Bestline Forex Trainers, or our Twitter page, our Twitter account at Bestline Trainers, or at our Instagram page at Bestline Forex Trainers.
I hope that was beneficial, and for whoever asked about Forex, I hope we answered your question. And if you still feel there were questions that were not answered, kindly comment below, and we will look into them, answer as many as we can, and also go to Bestline Forex trainers pages, like they have said, and I'll put their number below. I'll put their Facebook pages and the internet pages in the screen, and I hope that was beneficial. Till next time, bye.